Hello Earth's elements. So we have Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. This is something I'm going to be doing I'm doing a sequence every month. So this is for February for all light workers on a twin flame journey. So on the top half I've got Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. On the side here I have physical focus, mental focus, spiritual focus, advice and what we can work on. Yeah, so this is kind of how it's going to be at, and then obviously I've got two cards where I say the overall message for the earth element and a card for the numerology. So let's get started. Okay, Taurus, physical. Taurus, we're on fire. We're really listening to what we're meant to be doing. We're really listening to our intuition, which leads us to the physical manifestations, the abundance, the money, everything's coming forward. We're really listening to where we're meant to go, what guidance we're meant to be doing. And the focus right now is just listening to our body, listening to the signs that we get, and really knowing that through listening to those messages that's where we're meant to be going. So keep moving forward through that. The mental, Page of Swords. It's about reflections. I think we're mentally doing a lot of reflections of the person we used to be. Also reflecting of our life and what we've done and what we can do to improve that. I think we're just doing a lot of reflections so then we can move forward into a better light. There's a sense of a feminine feeling about it. I feel like as feminines we're really taking charge, where we're ready for new challenges and our mind is ready for that and we're moving forward. Spiritually we're actually pretty content. Ten of Cups is pretty happy, it's pretty positive, it's pretty at home. I think spiritually we're really advancing, we're really moving forward. We're feeling the love, we're really just going, we're listening to our intuition and everything. We're really, manifesting that in our spiritual practices, and we're really feeling content and moving forward through that. So we're doing really well, Taurus. The advice that the angels would like to give you is that the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Make sure you're not doing too much. Make sure you're really listening to yourself and nurturing yourself and really just making yourself as a priority. I feel like there's a bit of self-care that needs to be taken. I think make sure we're not doing too much, because if we do too much we burn out. So make sure we're doing self-care. If we feel like we need to relax, we need to relax. So make sure you're making yourself as a priority and looking after yourself. What we need to be doing in February is focusing on the twin flame journey. I think there's some things that I feel like the last couple of months has been a bit off, and I feel like in Feb we're back on it and we're really focusing on the twin flame journey. Now that doesn't necessarily mean we're sitting there wishing for our twin, but I feel like we're there just going over the healing again, really diving in deep of what our twin has taught us and what we need to move forward through our spiritual work. Twin flame relationships are all about soul development, soul movement. So don't get too caught up about the romantic side. We need to, when I say twin flame, it sort of means that we're really going within and we're really focusing on what we have to work on for that union within ourselves, which manifests into physical union with your twin. Virgo. Your physical focus is Two of Swords. You guys must start taking the mask off. I think a lot of you guys are still clueless or still undecided. I'm not sure where your life purpose is and where you're meant to be going. I think February is going to really make you open up your eyes a little bit more. I feel like there's some sort of healing that needs to be taken place for this to happen. I feel like a lot of Virgos are very there's so much out there that we're meant to be doing, and I feel like Virgos are still a little bit undecided which type of career or which type of life purpose they're meant to be taking, and that's okay because we don't need to know straight away. But I feel like this card is saying that that the mask will be taking off and that you will get a better insight of where you're meant to be going. There's a sense of aha moments and epiphanies where you'll realize that you'll know where you're meant to be going in your physical and life purpose. Mental. The death and judgment. Mentally, we're really releasing from the past. We're making the old, the death is all about new beginnings, and judgment is about releasing and letting go of past hurt and past events. And I think we're really letting that go, and we're really moving into a new stage in our spiritual practice. Virgo, this is really good. You guys are really starting to let go of the old and really starting to mentally move forward into a new vibration, a new change. So you guys just got to keep doing that. Be open to the new possibilities that are going to be unfolding in front of you. And yeah, letting go of that, of the judgment, and constantly keep doing it, because as I said, healing is layers. So if things are released, it will come back up for it to be released again, and so forth. So make sure you're still releasing, even though you guys are coming into a new phase in your mental focus. Spiritually, you guys are just manifesting. You guys are being given abilities and unlocking new tools inside your spiritual body. There's a sense of movement. There's a sense of the universe is going to give you what you want, and gives it to you when you are ready. Spiritual work is not easy, and it's not something you can get straight away. It takes work, it takes persistence, and it takes patience. So I feel like you guys in February are going to be given something and an unlock, whether it's through your spiritual growth, or whether you go through a past life, or where you see a loved one. I feel like the universe is going to give it to you in February, and it's going to be beautiful, and just know that you guys deserve it because you guys have done the work. The advice that angels would like to give you, the Tower and the High Priestess. You guys must keep listening to intuition and must keep releasing. Really believe that releasing heightens your spirituality, heightens your intuition. You must keep moving forward. You must keep releasing. As I said, healing is layers, yeah? So if you've healed and you think you've healed, well, it's going to come back up again for it to be healed again. So make sure you're sticking to your intuition, you're listening to it, and I feel like there's a sense of heightening. I really feel through the spiritual focus to this, there's a sense your intuition's going to be heightened, and you guys are going to go into a new phase. But keep doing the healing, because that's very important. What to do? Make sure you're asking for help. If you guys, as I said, the focus and everything's coming forward, but make sure you're asking for help. If you're not sure what to do, ask for help. They are here to help us. So make sure you're asking for help at all times with anything, physical, mental, spiritually. Make sure you're focusing on that, and make sure you're asking for help. Capricorn. Physically, you guys are doing really well in your physical form. You guys are really starting to do things you love and really move forward through that. There's a sense of celebration, there's a sense of happy and contentment, and I think you guys are doing what you love, and you're actually going towards your life purposes, so well done. Mentally, I think we're still trying to find that balance between ego and intuition, but I feel like you guys are leaning more into intuition, and we're actually moving, you're finding the balance, and I think that's really good that you can actually get to that place. Some people are either fully spiritual or fully ego, even though we do have ego, but I feel like it's good that you guys are sort of just understanding where the ego comes in or where the soul is, and I think it's really good that you guys are focusing on, finding that balance and really listening to your intuition a little bit more, because that is the truth, and that's what's going to guide you through this journey. Spiritually, I feel like there's a sense of walking towards your healing. I think you guys are finally starting to listen to your intuition, and we're moving forward to the healing that needs to be done. You guys are leaving behind the old you, and you're walking towards the new you and the new healing and the person you want to become. And I feel like you're also walking towards the journey. You're finally committing to the journey. I think you're having epiphanies right now, and I think you're really you're committing and devoting yourself to the healing journey that you've decided to come before you even came to this life. You guys decided you could do this, and I think you're finally committing to that commitment. The advice that angels would like to tell you is that you guys are moving forward. You guys are moving to a really good direction. You're really listening to your intuition, and you're really on that horse and you're moving forward. There's a sense of news that will be coming through that. So be open to new news coming forward, but just know that you are moving forward, and that the creativity, make sure you're still being creative and doing things that make you creative as well, because through your creativity and through your life purpose, that's when things open up and opportunities arise. So you must work on your intuition and your solar plexus. So I feel like just make sure you're taking charge of your life, making sure you're moving forward, making sure you're listening to your intuition at all times, because your intuition is your truth and you must move forward through that. So keep moving forward, Capricorn. You guys are doing really well. So the numerology card for all earth elements is love partnership. Guys, we must always stick to our truth, and our truth is our twins, and we must stick to that. We must ask for help. We must do the work, do the healing. We're all on the same level. We're all working towards the healing and the intuition, and asking for help. So please keep going, knowing you guys are doing well. This is an 8, which is all about abundance. Be open to abundance. Be open to, I feel like there might be some unions in this twin flame, in this dynamic. So make sure you're open to that, but keep doing the work. Keep always focusing on love, because love conquers everything. Well done, Earth elements. You guys are going to have a really good month this month. And the last 2 cards. Sorry, I forgot to do this. So 3 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So this month we're all meant to be focusing on our dreams and our goals, and we're really making improvements in February. So make sure we're really committing to the desires that we want, whether it's our twins, whether it's our goals, whether it's our life purpose. Really focusing on that this month, because there's going to be improvements that are going to be happening. So Earth elements, on that note, you guys are doing well. Keep doing the work, keep doing the healing. You guys are doing so well. And if you guys like a personal reading, please go on Instagram, which is in my description below. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful February, and I'll see you next month.